Yo, what's going on? It is Miguel. Welcome to my channel. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about how your beliefs are creating your reality. Now, the reason why this is important is because if you aren't already aware of manifestation and all this sort of esoteric stuff, I imagine you do. If you're watching this video, you're at least a little bit interested or a little bit aware of the idea. The basic premise is that the entirety of your reality is created solely by you, your personal reality, no one else's. Granted, if someone allows you to help them make your reality, that is something that is possible, but that is a topic for another video. What we're talking about right now is the fact that your reality is currently made by every single belief system that you hold, even the ones that you don't outwardly acknowledge. And the reason why you don't outwardly acknowledge some of those beliefs is because you don't actually consider them beliefs. You just consider them facts. Another word you might consider these is maybe convictions. And for example, a conviction that you have is that gravity is a thing. You don't take this in as a belief that you have inside of your brain, but at the end of the day, it is a belief that we hold. And in theory, if everyone on this planet started to believe that humans were capable of flight, pretty sure that would actually start to happen. But we're not there yet. So another example of this in terms of how your beliefs create reality is that for the most part, we are all under the assumption that certain types of food are bad. But it's not the craziest thing in the world to see a very old person drinking Coca-Cola, eating McDonald's on a regular basis, and still continuing to be healthy. It is because in their mind, that food is not going to kill them. All right? So how do you start to spot out the different belief systems that you have? Basically, you're going to want to look at your entire life and start pinpointing every single thing it is that you are experiencing and determine what would someone experiencing this have to believe. For example, if you want to make a lot more money, and you don't have that money yet, obviously, for whatever reason, there's a belief system inside of you that does not believe that you can make a significantly more amount of money. That is a belief system inside of you. Obviously, there are more things such as how valuable you are to the world, how much knowledge you have, all sorts of stuff. But at the end of the day, like, the thing that's going to get you there the fastest is beliefs. And a lot of times we tend to just roam around the world and we have all of these beliefs inside of us that we just consider to be fact. And we never go in and consider that maybe I can go in and change my beliefs and pick beliefs that are much more empowering for me. For example, there's a lot of ideas in the world that being happy needs to be this long, tedious process, or that you have to get certain things in order to reach a level of happiness, or that basically a lot of dumb stuff that's going on around the idea of happiness itself. A lot of disempowering beliefs. You are able to completely change any one of your beliefs at any given moment. For example, if you hold the belief that, oh, when I get money, I will be happy, you can look at yourself and say, wait a second, that doesn't actually make me feel good. And you can say, I can be happy right now if I just meditate. And then that is a much more empowering belief, but you can also restructure that and go, I can be happy right now if I just choose to be. Like, it's a significantly more empowering belief to be able to just flip happiness on at a switch. So my advice to you is to go ahead and look throughout your life, take stock of every single part of your life that you feel could be improved, different things that you want in your life, and Also take stock of where you're at right now in relation to where it is that you want to be. Get this down on paper. You need to get this down on paper. You don't want this stuff floating around in your head. And the reason for that is because thoughts are always moving. They're super vague. Like anytime I'm talking to someone about anything like this, a lot of times they have no idea how to vocalize what it is they have going on inside of them. And the only reason they're unable to do that is because they've never written it down on paper. All of it is inside of their brains. And 9 times out of 10, the thought comes up, and then if it's a thought that you don't like, your first instinct is to push it away. Like, wait a second, I'm not supposed to be thinking about stuff like that. Forget that. Bring it out to the front. Get these thoughts down on paper. Get your beliefs down on paper. Get where you're at right now in life down on paper. Write all of this stuff down and write where you want to be, and write down the belief systems that you feel are much more empowering to get you to the place that you want to be. So I hope this video is extremely valuable to you. Changing your belief systems is honestly one of the easiest things you could possibly imagine. You literally just decide which belief systems that you would prefer. And you can change your life pretty drastically by doing this. So thanks for taking the time to watch this video. Subscribe, like it, do all of that stuff. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.